In this video, I'll be talking about my ninth concussion, the treatment, symptoms, loneliness, depression, self-care, just everything I've experienced the last 4 months since getting my ninth concussion in 9 years. I was rear-ended in the passenger seat in a vehicle. We were stopped at a light, and a van had hit us from behind. And my mom was driving and I was passenger, and we didn't hit our heads, but we got severe whiplash, a concussion, diagnosed concussion from the doctor, third stage whiplash, and nerve damage for me. My mom has healed and made a full recovery back to work, but for me, having 8 previous concussions and struggling with this for 9 years, yeah, I've been hurting big time. Haven't made too much progress. I've had to use a cane to walk for the past 4 months. But the only positive was the treatments. ICBC, the insurance, driving insurance corporation here where I live, they were able to cover all of my treatment costs, which was huge because prior to this, I wasn't able to get coverage for my symptoms and my condition, even with being on disability. Um, so yeah, having those treatments covered has been helpful. I've been going. Well, at first I was going 3 to 4 times a week, which was a lot. And I don't drive. I live by myself, and um, yeah, I live a distance from my parents or friends because I moved away from my hometown last year. And yeah, it's been also a tough year. Well, not really tough. I don't know. It's just better that I'm living on my own, and all the energy I have can just be spent on myself and my kitties. Um, but yeah, it's been a hard 4 months. All of my symptoms have feels like doubled to quadrupled to yeah, but I don't know. There's been some progression the last couple weeks just with my mood, I guess, but still using the cane to walk, still having a lot of dizziness, nauseousness. It's really tough to walk. Like I feel really top heavy, like I'm gonna fall in any direction. I've gotten a shower bench, which has been really helpful, so don't have to faint in the shower anymore. Um, well, I could, but just not standing up. Um, what else? I wrote some things down. Uh, Treatment experiences. Yeah, so I've been getting massage done, chiropractor, physiotherapy, occupational therapy, and counseling. And it's all done at this one clinic, which has been great. They've been awesome there. Um, yeah, I just got a taxi pass through ICBC, but for almost 3 months I was having to walk there by myself, which was a lot, like getting all the treatment, and it's about a 20-minute walk one way for me, hobbling there on my cane. And it was horrible, and it was getting to that point where I'm like, I can't fucking keep doing this. Like, this is ridiculous. So I was able to get a taxi pass after 3 months of walking. I mean, it's helpful, but it's like, why? Okay. Um, and then yeah, like it took 3.5 months to see the OT, just waiting for like ICBC to get the paperwork done, and like yeah. So I mean, I'm kind of used to this lack of support for all this, so I mean, it's a good thing I'm a veteran, a veteran. Oh God, a veteran in getting concussions, and I know what the support system is like. So yeah, it's a good thing I had experience to brace me for the worst I've ever felt. Um, but yeah, I don't know. A lot has changed for me, and like obviously with COVID and like the world consciousness, like everybody's just going through so much crap, and I didn't even tell a lot of my friends or family about this ninth concussion because of how they reacted in the past to all my other concussions, and I just knew there wasn't going to be any level of support or compassion or anything. It just would have been a waste of time for me. So I've been letting go a lot of people in my life, which is important for me, and like I feel great about it. So that's been good, and like, yeah, just experiencing this concussion, and um, yeah, it's kind of been a little bit of a blessing in disguise, as apart from all the extra pain and suffering and bullshit. But I mean, I finally have treatment covered for like 6 months, and like it doesn't really seem to be helping after the fact. Like in the moment it's all right, but by the time I get home and rest, like I'm just so overwhelmed from just doing the treatments. And every time I go for treatment, like it doesn't seem to have loosened anything up. Like all the tension in my neck, my head, and my shoulders, my spine, my lower back, like it's all still there. And it's probably just 9 years of like 9 concussions and what that's done to my body, and it's just going to take a long time for that to finally get to a level of contentment, I guess. um, yeah, I think I'm at a better place with loneliness. Talking to the counselors been helpful, but like I've been used to being alone for most of my life. So, but now I'm at a place with just fully accepting it and being content with it, and like this is my life, and I'm fine with that. And like it's felt good. Like I can see myself for the rest of my life just being by myself with my cats. If I need extra any other support from medical services, like that'll be covered, hopefully. So, but yeah, like all my energy is just on me, and that's all I can like afford. Um, Taking care of myself, like stuff around the house, is still a challenge. Like my laundry's been backed up for a while. Like making food for myself and cleaning, like it's all so difficult. The most it's ever been. But yeah, that's just the way it is. Um, but like, yeah, I'm just trying to been thinking more about different ways of perceiving all of this. Um, and I've been working with my counselor with that, and she's been great. And I've seen a lot of like counselors and psychiatrists and therapists over the years, and this is the first one that I've seen consistently because she has some level of relatability to me, because she's my age. She's an only child. Like her parents are very similar to mine, so but just by chance we were paired, and like all the other people I've seen, like it was just people a lot older than me, people with no experience, and I just went through so much frustration trying to find someone to talk to for the last 9 years, and now I've finally found someone. But it's like the system of like pairing a patient and a therapist. Like, why isn't okay? But that's a whole other conversation. I don't want to get into that too much. But yeah, she's been great because she challenges me on a lot of things. Just like pain isn't quantifiable, and like everybody's going through pain, and my pain isn't comparable to somebody else's, and I kind of struggled with that for years. Just um, trying to find compassion and like the balance between sympathy and empathy, and like talking about my stuff and realizing that like they're going through the same stuff I am, is just in different context. So that's been interesting to work on, but I still find disconnect when like she'll be talking to me about like sleeping patterns, and like I'll be saying like it's really hard for me to get to sleep. I toss and turn for hours, and it's really tough because of all these symptoms. And then I'll pull out my Fitbit and be like, this is my sleep stats, and she'll show me hers and be like, well, I'm able to go to bed every night at this time. It's like, well, you don't have a brain injury. And just like little things like that, like I just find disconnect of like talking about my stuff and then having other people comparing things to me. Like I don't know how many times people have compared breaking a bone to having a brain injury, and like when they start talking about it, it's like I can't I can't relate to this, and neither. It's like, but what do we talk about, and why am I talking about all of this pain all the time? Like, I'm trying to balance how much I'm talking about all of this, because like it does suck, and like it's not a fun thing to talk about with anybody. So yeah, I've just been trying to set more boundaries for myself, and like I haven't been making videos, obviously, just because like it is overwhelming, and like I hate that this is part of my life, and like now it just feels like, yep, this is forever. And I had that realization after like the sixth concussion. Like it just felt differently, and now after this ninth one, everything just feels differently again. But yeah, what else? Yeah, I've been like doing self care and like meditating more, stretching when I feel up to it. I'm trying to at least go for a walk. Um, but yeah, I'm trying to improve my diet, drinking more, lots of water, and just doing the things I'm supposed to be doing. But yeah, it doesn't really help. It feels like, because like I wake up and I'm just exhausted from sleeping. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I wanted to keep this a short video, but we're almost at 12 minutes, so I'll probably wrap it up. But I just wanted to put something out there because like I've been watching more videos again, and just yeah, it's important to talk. And like, there's a great community on YouTube, and I want to try and get back in there and talk with you guys again. So I appreciate all the comments and views on my videos, because there's been more lately, and I haven't posted in a while, so that's cool to see. But yeah, if you're dealing with this, I feel for you. It sucks. Hold on. And if you're not dealing with this, it sucks. Hold on. So yeah, hopefully we'll talk soon. But yeah, take care.